governorship candidate of Action Congress AA for the November 8th governorship election in Anambra State, is with us, as you can see. Also, Jefta Nweke. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, now, very quickly, let me ask you, what, in your opinion, are the most critical issues for Anambra State that you think the current government is not handling creditably enough?
Well, without mincing words, it is insecurity. It is in the area of security because that then is what that will sum every other thing together, both in the healthcare center, both in the economic center, both in the infrastructure center. And these sectors are summed up, are being somehow influenced by the by the insecurity, the rate of insecurity in the states. So it is insecurity, and that is it.
Differently from what the government is doing right now.
Can I get you again?
What would you be doing differently? Because the government of the day has said repeatedly that they've done everything to ensure that they curtail the insecurity issues that you are talking about. And they have also said that it's not as bad as people make it to be. What would you be doing differently?
Well, if they say it is not as bad as it is, I mean, we are not living in the moon, we are living on Earth, and every other person that the insecurity is in Anambra State is affecting are the Anambrans and also people from all walks of life in Nigeria who are somehow visiting Anambra State and coming to do business in Anambra State. So it is not something that you probably want to be politically correct and say, no, it doesn't, we have done, and it's not as much as it is as the people are saying it. No, it is as people are saying it. You could see it. This one is not a matter of going to Bureau of Statistics to say whether the crime in Anambra State or the insecurity in Anambra State is not high or it is low. It is happening. And I think that it's just as simple as being serious with it and holistically approaching that very particular issue and know that it's a multi-dimensional approach that we need to use in Anambra State with common sense, integrating it even with common technology to find a solution in dealing with insecurity in Anambra State. When we come into power, we will deal with it in that way. Being serious, the state has to posture as though they are serious in zero tolerance in crime. And then you have to bring everything on the table. Even the tools of investigation has to be that which has to be reckoned with. So that if there's any place where we have to kind of study, how do they, when, you know, like in a society, in a place, even if outside the country, where they have a peculiar problem, as we are having now, how do they solve that problem? Do you understand? So that when we are solving our problem, we can borrow it from them and say, okay, this is what we're going to do. We have to be serious about it. The present government is not serious about it. You have to be serious about it. That's the only thing. Because you are dealing with human beings here and you are dealing with the reference. So there's no need of denial. You have to face it and get it done.
No,
and when you get it done, every other thing will be done.
My apologies.
Put in place.
My apologies. Now, you are a security expert as well, and it's not just enough for us to say, you know, government needs to be serious and all of that. As far as they are concerned, they are serious. And also, what would you, as a security expert and political scientist, be doing differently to tackle the issue of insecurity in Anambra State, and how long will it take you?
I've just simply said it. When we come into power, it wouldn't take up to 6 months for you to begin to see a visible seriousness in our system and our strategy in dealing with this issue. It is just simply being serious. Serious in tackling the issue. Looking at every factor that is fueling the very insecurity and not being in denial. You have to look at every factor, and that is what we're going to do. Once we look at all the factors that are fueling this insecurity, you will get it done. Do you understand? At least you get to the point where it is, now one will admit that it is reduced to the minimum bearing level.
So quick
that
one.
is it. So I am saying, let's say in 6 months after we come into power. If you can just quickly
respond to this one. 30 seconds. If you can hear me, 30 seconds. What are the issues? If you can just list them, no explanation. What are the issues fueling insecurity in Anambra State? If you can just give us a list of 3.
That is, the high rate of unemployment is one of the main issue. You cannot be boasting that you are providing infrastructure.
Okay.
We are living in the world where the world is a global community, and we can see that even in communities that are very serious.
So you consider that to be the most important issue fueling insecurity? Well, that is noted. Well, we can only wish you the best as you go into the next
listen, the rate of unemployment in Anambra State is very high.
Okay.
And moral degeneration is also part of it.
Okay, all right. Well, we thank you so much, and we can only wish you the best as you go into the elections on Saturday. Also, Jefta Nweke is the governorship candidate of the Action Congress, AA, for the Anambra State
Action Alliance. Action Alliance.
Action Alliance, my apologies. Thank you so much again for your time this morning.
Thank you.